57, and winds will be gusting up to 25 miles per hour out of the south. And you can see that American flag in the north side of the end zone is blowing as the south wind is going here. That's a look at your pregame forecast brought to you by Eddie's Steak and Seafood. Eddie's Steak and Seafood reminds you that the West wasn't won on salad. Drop by Eddie's for a great meal, sizzling steaks, fresh seafood, and even a surprise or two like the new flaming fried ice cream, plus a full bar and banquet rooms. That's Eddie's Steak and Seafood, located on Highway 54 in the Village Plaza across from Frank Oil. Welcome to Eddie's. Teams are on the field as we're watching the coin toss here above the field here at McKinnon Stadium, awaiting the call from the referees as we're just slightly behind tonight. See what the call is. Woodward wins the toss, and they choose to receive tonight. Guymon will be kicking off. Guymon tonight wearing their home black uniforms with the orange trim, black helmets, and shiny orange decals on the side. Woodward wearing their visitors white with gold pants and black accents tonight. As we get ready to go here in Guymon, just a few minutes away. And again, joining me tonight, the Big Easy, Lyndon Robertson, and a big game coming up for you tomorrow night as well. Or, excuse me, Saturday. I keep thinking tonight's Friday. You got to go with that break. Thursday. Fall break going on here. Big game for you guys going on Saturday. Definitely. As Southwestern Assemblies of God coming to town. Battle for first place at No Man Land Stadium in Goodwell.
Someone has to go home with an L, and it won't be us. That's all I have to say about that.
Nice. How was the trip to Arizona? You guys had that long road trip with the victory.
It was a very long drive. Even with the wind, the long drive on the way back was kind of gruesome. The time zone changes and everything, and adapted to playing at night. It was like our first night game besides the opening game on that Thursday night. It was a lot to adjust to, and they had a great home crowd support. But we came, got the job done. It may have been ugly. Had to keep the game a little bit interesting for the fans that traveled out. But we came home with the win, and that's what we needed to get done, and we got it done. One of our goals was to get 3 road wins on the year, and we did. We achieved that goal.
So when you look at a situation like Guymon tonight, of course, it's a little bit off kilter to be playing on a Thursday night, kind of out of your normal routine, out of your normal rhythm, a lot like you just went through going to Arizona to play. What as a team do you have to do to make sure that you're ready to play when you hit the field on an odd time, odd night, all that kind of stuff?
No matter what the environment is or what the date may be or what the time may be or time zone, you have to come out early, and that's what the focus needs to be, making sure you come out on top, early, focused, with a lot of energy, because if you come out sluggish, you never know what the second half is going to bring.
So the team's coming out onto the field tonight as once again Guymon has lost the coin toss, and Woodward has elected to receive here in this first half of play. Again, Guymon comes into this ball game with an 0-7 record tonight, as Woodward comes in not much better at 2-5. And we're going to see how things will shake out here over the next few hours. Welcome aboard, everybody, listening live on 92.7, 100.5, or streaming live kkbs.com via our KKBS mobile app, or watching live tonight on kkbs.tv. We welcome everybody in live from McKinnon Stadium here in Guymon. So the Guymon kickoff team heads onto the field tonight, and again, Javier Medina, we like to call him the leg, will not be with the Tigers tonight, as he is away this evening. Told by the coach, emergency situation in Colorado, and he will not be doing kicking duties tonight. Taking a look at the kicking team for Guymon. Roberto Figueroa will be kicking tonight, number 69, with the kick duties for the Tigers. As we look across the way at the Woodward Boomers tonight, back deep to receive, and a nice kick by Figueroa, taken at the 5-yard line. As pass out the ammunition, boys, we go to war, and here we are with the return from Cole Marlette tonight. So Cole will get the ball up to about the 25-yard line, and that's where Woodward will start their first drive this evening. Taking a look at the Woodward offense tonight. Once again, moving left to right on your radio dial. Parker Pruitt, the sophomore, will get the start tonight as Woodward runs 2 to 3 quarterbacks per game, and he'll start under center tonight in a short, tight formation. And immediately the handoff to number 32, Daniel Fryer, and he'll gain about 7 yards on the carry. Call it 8 here. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for Fryer.
That formation seems like it's going to set the tone for the night. Heavy package in the middle of the field, first play. No wide out receivers.
So once again, that tight formation for Woodward as Pruitt goes under center. This time a pitch left side to Colton Cox, number 7, and he busts through.
Room.
And he's going to get past midfield, and Guymon's going to wrestle him down near the 41-yard line. So a big gainer there for Colton Cox, number 7. And just like that, Woodward now into Guymon territory at the 41-yard line. And we talked about it in pregame here. This Guymon defense has got to step up tonight, especially the front three. They cannot allow the big plays on the ground from Woodward tonight.
And as you can see, they're going to gash me. They don't stay in the gaps.
Pruitt under center, takes a snap, turns and hands it to Cox once again left side, and he is going to scurry down to about the 36-yard line here. Gainer about 4, maybe 5 on first down. So we've seen so far out of Woodward, they're going to run that tight formation, and they are a running ball team here. We may see some action here from their wide receivers out a little bit later, as we were taking a look at the scouting report earlier, as Woodward, though, going to continue in that tight formation. Pruitt under center with Cox in the backfield and Friday in motion.
Eye discipline is key with this kind of package that they have on offense with Woodward. Guymon has to keep their eyes correct and watch their keys.
D.W. Moffitt getting the carry here, and that's the 3rd ball carrier we've seen for Woodward tonight so far. 3rd down and 3 as he only picks up a couple on the rush up the right side.
Money down defense. Let's get out the field.
Guymon showing a 5-man front here against Woodward as Pruitt under center. He turns and he hands off to Marlette. Marlette's got room. 30, 25, 10, 5, touchdown, Woodward Boomers, as Cole Marlette gets the first touchdown from 34 yards out and strikes first blood for Woodward tonight.
Great offensive play. The Guymon Tigers got their eyes wrong and caught up in the dive going in the middle, and they went right outside.
So with 9:48 to go here in the first quarter, Woodward gets on the board first, 6-0, as they'll attempt the extra point here. Kick is up and good for Woodward, as Woodward jumps out 7-0 early on your Guymon Tigers. We're going to take a break. We'll come back for Guymon's first possession. You're listening to the Home of the Roar right here on The Boss. And welcome back. 9:48 to go here in the first quarter as Woodward strikes first, 7-0 over your Guymon Tigers. Jackson Shirkey will kick things off for Woodward here as we look back to our returners, as here's the kick from Woodward and deep to Guymon about the 5-yard line, and it is taken, and here comes Guymon.
And he
almost gets through the break there,
out of there
as a good return there for Guymon.
They're going to be sick looking back at that film because that could have been a touchdown. One block of the miss.
Cesar Guerrero in the back doing return duties tonight as he gets it up to the 29-yard line, and that's where Guymon will start tonight. Jacob Santos, the quarterback, headed in. Santos, the senior. Second start for Santos tonight.
Back from an injury, correct?
Coming back from a foot injury that kept him kind of sidelined throughout the season. He saw some reserve duty, but then saw his first start last week against Bishop McGuinness, as there's a handoff to the fullback, and that is Harvey De La Rosa with the short carry here on first down, getting about 3 yards. De La Rosa, the workhorse in the backfield. He is just a junior this year. 5'6", 195 is what they have him listed as. Sappington coming out to the left side. Receivers right and left. Santos goes to the shotgun here. 2nd down and 8 to go as Santos back to pass, rolls right, and short completion over on the right side to Coy Martin.
Bringing up 3rd and 7.
Coy Martin out there getting the catch and brings up a 3rd down and 6. We said that in pregame. Coy Martin likes to come out of the backfield of that formation and get out there on the flats and get open. So expect to see Coy Martin not only run the ball tonight, but be a short down receiver for Guymon. So 3rd down and 6 as we are just underway here at McKinnon Stadium live in Guymon. The captain, Matt Yonkin, the Big Easy, Lyndon Robertson with you as Guymon facing their first 3rd down of the game. Santos goes under center, and he's going to run it himself on the option left side, and he's going to be close to the sticks at the 39-yard line.
And we'll bring the chains.
We're going to see where the spot here, and it is very close to the spot here.
Really close, Cap.
See if they give him, and they do.
First down.
Give him the first down.
Nice decision to keep it on there.
Great run there by Jacob Santos, picking up the yardage and the first down for Guymon. So that'll give Guymon the first down at their own 39-yard line tonight.
The outside backer bites on the fly sweep. Quarterback has to take it.
Jacob Santos likes holding onto that ball himself on those option plays. He's got the legs to run. He's got the field vision to make those holes work for him. Santos will go under center with De La Rosa in the backfield. Receivers right and left, and he'll hand it off to De La Rosa. And De La Rosa is going to be dropped in the backfield as 2 Woodward Boomers up there on top of him right as he got the ball. And leading the charge was number 25, Sladen Kovalt, the senior. So long, they're going to only give him a loss of 1 on the play. As we talked about this throughout the week, that Guymon's got to be careful about letting their offensive line and get those defensive linemen uncovered and let him plow under Santos before he's even able to make that handoff to De La Rosa, because there have been some center quarterback exchange problems this year, and that could result in a quick fumble. Quick pass, though, by Santos, and Alex Sappington catches it for about a 3-yard gain here, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 8 to go here for Guymon. So Sappington cut in from his wide receiver position on the left side to make the catch. Unfortunately, he had to make it to the ground and did not get any yards after the catch here. So that'll bring up 3rd down and a long 7 for Jacob Santos. Receivers right and left. He's got De La Rosa behind him at the fullback position in the shotgun. And Santos looking to pass, throws downfield, and it was intended for Bryce Bagley, but he was double covered and not even close. So that'll bring up 4th down for the Tigers after they got a little bit of a jam going here on their first possession.
With no kicker, what are they going to do on this punt?
Well, they're going to bring out the big boy, number 69 tonight. He's doing the everything that has to do with the foot. So, that's Roberto Figueroa filling in for Javier Medina tonight. He will be playing the role of Medina throughout this ball game, and we'll see how it is. Nice snap here as Figueroa puts the boot to it and gets a good spiral downfield. It'll go out of bounds right around the
25.
Woodward 25-yard line. So not a bad punt at all for Figueroa here to put it back onto the Boomers' side of the field. So 1 position down for Guymon, and they come away with nothing, but they did have a first down on this series and got some positive yards, which is a definite positive for the Tigers.
Moving the ball in the right direction. Not just yet.
If you are a Twitter user, make sure you get into the game tonight. You can tweet us at Tigers On Air and tell us who you are and where you're listening tonight. We'd love to say hello to you on the air. Again, we're on Twitter at Tigers on Air. So there goes Daniel Friday with the carry on first down, and he's going to get about 5 yards on the carry on that right side, and that'll bring up second down and 5 to go for Woodward here. So we've got second down and 4 for the Boomers. As Parker Pruitt, the quarterback under center, tight formation still, and he pitches this one to Daniel Fryer again. And he's going to get up to midfield on the carry, and another first down for Woodward. So Segala makes the stop, and Guymon once again trying to stay off their heels with this relentless running attack from the Woodward Boomers. So Pruitt will bring his offense out at midfield. Finally into more of a traditional, as here's the handoff to Cole Marlette left side, and Tigers almost had him in the backfield, and he's going to be able to gain some yards on first down. One of the Tigers out there on the far side of the field had a grip on him, but Marlette just a little bit too slippery, and he gets off on the gain at about 5 yards, 5-6 yards here as the stick man goes up there. It'll be second down and 4 for Woodward. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in this opening quarter. Woodward leading Guymon 7-0. Woodward with the ball moving left to right on your radio dial. As Pruitt goes under center, turns, and here's the handoff once again to number 7, Colton Cox. And Cox is going to drive ahead down to the 35-yard line and a Woodward first down. So Colton Cox right through the heart of the Guymon defense picks up the first down as they spot it at the Guymon 37-yard line. Pruitt playing under center on a new set of downs here as he turns and hands this one once again Friday to the right side as a flag comes in from the back judge. So he gained about 3 yards, but we'll see what the flag is here. Generally, when you see it, Lyndon, it is in the vicinity of holding.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the call, holding against the Boomers, as they'll back it up back to about the Guymon 48-yard line, where it'll be second down and about 20 yards here.
This is a great opportunity for defense to capitalize on the flag and get a stop here, get its offense another chance to score.
Check that, it's first down and 20 here.
They come back to the tight formation.
Pruitt in that tight formation under center. Turn, and here's the pitch to Cox left side. And a couple of Guymon Tigers get a draw on him, and he gains about 5 yards on first down. It'll make it about second down and 15 for the Boomers. 4:25 to go here in the first quarter. As Guymon's got a good chance here to put Woodward into a precarious situation. Second down and 15 to go here for the Boomers at about the Guymon 43-yard line. Guymon Tiger defense trying to dig in as Pruitt back under center for the Boomers. Little trickery on the right side, and he hands it off, and it looks like that may have been Marlette again from that right side, and he's going to gain about 2, maybe 3 yards. It's going to bring up third down and about 13 yards to go.
Great job from the corner from pushing the ball back inside. That play almost got out of hand.
Got to contain, especially with the misdirection in the backfield.
Definitely.
So third down and long for Woodward here as Pruitt will go under center. No receivers. Tight as he's going
Man,
to
go
throw
for
it.
the first
He's
pass of
going
the
deep
night.
and
Wide
complete
open.
down at about the 10-yard line. And that one caught the Guymon Tigers sleeping as Colton Cox got out of the backfield and all the way down to the Guymon 10-yard line. And two Tigers kind of lost track of him down the middle of the field. And when they finally picked up on him, the pass was perfect from Pruitt. And it is a first down and goal to go for the Boomers. From the Guymon 9-yard line. Pruitt once again under center. Turns, and here's the pitch to Friday. And he is down to the goal line and in for the touchdown. Stayed on his feet, kept driving, and Daniel Friday into the end zone for the touchdown for Woodward.
Very infuriating for a defensive coordinator when you have someone first and 20 and then they go for a touchdown 2 plays later.
So they come on for the extra point tonight as Jackson Shirky, the kicker, on for Woodward. Parker Pruitt holds for the PAT.
Woodward seems to have a guy injured, limping off on the side.
Snap is good, hold is good, kick is good as well. So with 3:02 to go here in the first quarter, Woodward now leads 14-0 over your Guymon Tigers. We'll take a short timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to the Home of the Roar right here on The Boss. And welcome back to McKinnon Stadium tonight here in Guymon. 3:02 to go in this first quarter. Woodward leading 14-0 over Guymon on the touchdown by Daniel Friday to draw that score up as we take a look as Guymon will get ready for another possession here. Bryce Bagley back to return tonight. He is alongside Cesar Guerrero in the backfield. Not used to not seeing Dakota Tyree. He is not down there tonight as Jackson Shirky gets ready to kick it off for Woodward, and it is in the air. Bagley drawing under it right at the goal line and bobbles it.
Fumbles it.
Guerrero picks it up at the goal line. He's to the 5 and to the 10.
Get out of there.
Still on his feet on the 15 and fighting to the 20, 25. Nice effort there by Cesar Guerrero as he takes chicken blank and turns it into chicken salad by picking up Bagley's fumble on the goal line and returning it to the 25-yard line. So great move and great running there, strong running by Cesar Guerrero to give Guymon 1st and 10 on the 25 instead of 1st and disaster back on their own goal line.
Definitely had a bad start to that kickoff, the bobbled catch in the end zone. He somehow made it out of there and made some positive yardage. Great job on him.
Jacob Santos will bring the Tigers back out here for their second possession as he goes under center. De La Rosa in the backfield with him, and he'll pitch it out. He's got Bagley here.
With
Bagley up to the 32-yard line. Nice little move there.
There we go. Nice speed on the offense.
Great speed here, and it'll make it 2nd down and 3 yards for the Tigers. Speed option by the Tigers worked very well as great pitch and read from Jacob Santos. So Santos will operate under center here. 2nd and 3 for Guymon. Santos takes a snap. He turns and hands it off and buried under right as the handoff comes.
Tackle for a 2-yard TFL. Great job on the D line of Woodward getting right past the offensive line of Guymon.
Bryce Bagley losing a couple of yards on that one will make it 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers. So another 3rd down here for the Tigers. We'll see what the offensive staff here has in their bag of tricks as Santos looked like he might go to the shotgun, but he's going to go under center. He's got De La Rosa in the backfield. Here's the turn, and he is going to keep the option himself, and he's only going to get a couple here.
Not this time.
Yeah, not going to get to the 1st down marker by Jacob Santos on the option to the left side. Keeps it himself, and it'll be 4th down and a long 3 yards out there.
And coach seems to, your punt team coming out.
Yep, 69 Figueroa headed on out there to punt. I think they may have thought about it for just about a second, and then Guymon said, no, let's go ahead and get this one away. So Roberto Figueroa will stand at the 20-yard line tonight to punt this one away. Good snap, good hold, and he boots it end over end down the field to the 40. He's going to get a good Guymon bounce.
Great
down to the
bounce.
20-yard line, 19-yard line, where it will be downed by the Tigers. So great kick there.
Great kick.
By old Robert Figueroa.
And if he wasn't behind one of the greatest kickers in that local area, he would be a start job somewhere else.
Yeah, it was a heck of a punt. You've got a great point there, Lyndon. So with the departure of Medina tonight, definitely Roberto Figueroa getting a good look here as the kicker. We'll have to see what he's able to do if he can get into range. So 45 seconds here to go to close out this first quarter of play with Woodward up 14-0, and they'll start here from their own 19-yard line as Pruitt will bring him to the line. Pruitt's got Moffitt in the backfield with him. And here's a nice little toss. And that one to Cole Marlette again. And he'll get up to about the 26-yard line. So a nice little 7-yard gainer on first down for the Boomers.
They're averaging about 5 or 6 yards on every first down.
Second down and manageable. 3 yards to go here from their own 26 are the Boomers. Boomers have been playing tight tonight and a lot on the ground, which is why this first quarter has been moving by so fast this evening as Pruitt under center once again. He fakes it, and he's going to hold on, looking to pass. Downfield he goes, and open and caught.
He may go all the way.
By Keaton White is going to get down to the Guymon 25-yard line after the nice little pitch and catch there from Pruitt to White, and that's first down as the time ticks out here in the end of the first quarter. So with 1 quarter in the books, Woodward is on the move. We'll take a break, and the Boomers lead 14-0 over your Guymon Tigers. You're listening to the home of the Roar, KKBS. And welcome back to McKinnon Stadium tonight here in Guymon. Boomers leading your Tigers 14-0 as we get ready to start the second quarter here. Ended the first quarter on a great catch there by Keaton White, the big wide receiver for Woodward tonight, as they are now in Guymon territory starting from the 29-yard line. Parker Pruitt, the quarterback, under center. He's got Moffitt, and now the pitch to Friday on the right side, and he's going to drive ahead and still on his feet down near the 22-yard line. So another nice little carry there on the first down for Woodward as they gain about 6, and they'll make it second down and 4. If you're just joining us tonight, the Captain Matt Yonkin, the Big Easy Lyndon Robertson coming to you from Guymon's McKinnon Stadium. The Woodward Boomers in town tonight with a 14-0 lead here as we've just got underway in the second quarter. Pruitt under center for Woodward. Turns and hands this one off to Marlette on the right side. Actually, a nice fake there as they misdirected to Marlette and down near the 6-yard line, straight up the middle. Blake Alexander coming into the ball game and moving it for Woodward, and that's the first time tonight.
Guymon is just not adjusting to the misdirection.
So it'll be first down and goal for Woodward from the 8-yard line, as that's the first appearance of Blake Alexander, the junior, tonight. Pruitt, first and 8 for the Boomers as he turns. And trying to find
who had the ball, number 7.
Who's got the ball is number 7, Cox, right up the middle, yes, as he drove down to about the 6-yard line.
It's okay, Cap. The defense didn't see it either.
That was a tough one to go. As Woodward very good at carrying out their fakes here on the misdirection.
Very disciplined offense they have.
So second down and 8, has really no gain on the play by Cox on first down. First and goal, now second and goal for the Woodward Boomers. Pruitt under center once again. Moffitt in the backfield as Pruitt and Alexander gets close to the goal line on the counter down the middle. Once again, a nice fake in half the Guymon defense, chased the quarterback and Marlette, the wide receiver, out to the right side. So that'll be third down and goal, as it'll be at the 5-yard line. So Guymon's defense trying to dig in their heels here under the shadow of their own goalpost and keep Woodward out of the end zone for a third time tonight. Third down and 5 for the Boomers. Pruitt under center. Moffitt, the fullback, down the middle, and he's not going to get much, as he is not going to get in either, and that's going to be fourth down for the Boomers. That'll be fourth down and about 3 yards for the Boomers here, and we'll see if they decide to go for it. I'm not seeing a kicker come onto the field, Lyndon.
Cap. They're pretty close. They're up by 14. Why not go for it? You're in the red zone already.
A little bit of shuffling around on the goal line offense by Woodward. Big line up front. Here's the pitch. And Cox at the goal line.
Guymon stuffs
I don't think he got it. And no doing for the Boomer on 4th and goal, as Cox gets nowhere, and turnover for Guymon. But here comes a flag, late flag in the back of the end zone.
This would
late
be a
flag.
Great momentum change for Guymon.
See what the penalty is from the officials. It looks like a dead ball foul. What are we calling here? Personal foul.
Personal foul
against
on the
Guymon.
Defense.
And somebody down below getting chewed out by their coach. That's came in after the play, so we'll see.
Emotions getting kind of riled. You had a good defensive stand versus a team that has 14 up on you right now. You got to keep yourself under control. You can't let your words and your thoughts get control of you, because it may cause situations like this. Now they have a chance to score again.
Well, they were on the dead ball after the play. We're going to should be possession Guymon for this one. Let's see what the officials sort out here. German Mesta was the player that the defensive coordinator was giving an earful down below. But they're going to move at half the distance for Guymon, and they're going to start at the 1.5-yard line here. Dangerous position for Guymon's offense, as Jacob Santos will be working in his own end zone. So the offense comes out for Guymon, as De La Rosa and Santos conversing a little bit there. Santos under center.
You got to imagine there's a blitz right here.
Santos trying to keep it himself to gain a little bit of yardage, and there is a pileup right on the goal line, and Santos is going to get maybe a few inches, if anything, there, and not going to get out very far out of the shadow of his goal line there. So a kind of a dangerous play there by Guymon, as Santos tried the quarterback sneak and really did not go anywhere. So second down and 10 for Guymon on their own half-yard line. De La Rosa in the backfield. Santos going into the shotgun here with De La Rosa in the background. Coy Martin out
another
to the
flag on the field
right side.
On the defense.
And a flag comes in. Yes, you're right.
Offsides.
So this helps out the Guymon Tigers here, as this will be an offsides call against the Boomers, and it'll move Guymon out of their own end zone.
Out of the danger zone.
Bad penalty if you are a Woodward fan. Great penalty if you are a Tigers fan. So Santos will stay in the shotgun, back on his own 1-yard line, as he quickly throws it outside here, trying for the quick pass, and it is incomplete, and nothing doing out here to Tegan Telford, number 16, the freshman wide receiver in the game. So it'll be third down and about 5 to go after the penalty 2 plays ago. And we'll see what Santos and the Guymon offense can do here. Sappington goes out to that left side.
Timeout, Guymon.
And timeout called by Guymon. Guymon calls a timeout. We'll take one, too. You're listening to the Home of the Roar right here on KKBS. And welcome back here. 7:54 to go here till the half. Woodward leads 14-0. Guymon with the ball, 3rd and 5 from their own 6-yard line here.
So 35, ball 6.
Jacob Santos goes under center. He's got receivers right and left. And, well, not sure what here. A lot of miscommunication. And, well, they're going to say that Woodward got in there on the snap and 4th down coming up. I did not see what happened. None of the offensive line moved. Every one of the defensive line jumped on top of Santos, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 7 for the Tigers, as here comes the punting team on quickly. Once again, Roberto Figueroa will punt things away, and this time he'll be standing deep in his own end zone to try to get this one away. So Figueroa will kick it away for Guymon.
Standing about 2 yards.
He is back towards the backside of the end zone. Wind in his face out of the south. Boomers come, and a high hanging punt, not a lot of distance on this one, as it'll bounce down at about the 25-yard line. Call it the 24, his own 24-yard line, so a net punt of about 24 yards puts Woodward in great field position here. As let's see where they actually spot it here. Well, they're going to spot it actually at the 20, so even better after the bounce back, and Guymon able to down it. So you've got Guymon punting out of their own end zone. The kick hangs up in this strong panhandle wind, and now you've got Pruitt and the Boomers 20 yards away from trying to put the Tigers down 21-0. So a timeout called by Guymon, as they did not like their defensive scheme. They take a timeout. We'll take one too. You're listening to the home of the Roar, KKBS. And welcome back. 6:55 to go till the half. Woodward leading Guymon 14-0. Woodward with the ball from the Guymon 20-yard line after the punt from Roberto Figueroa. The captain, Matt Yonkin, and the Big Easy Lyndon Robertson with you tonight.
In the building.
As Pruitt will go under center here for Woodward as play gets back underway after the timeout, and he hands it off to number 32, and that is Daniel Friday, as he gets 8 yards on 1st down. Friday has been the power back here for Woodward here thus far in the ball game. Want to thank some of our sponsors of Guymon Tiger football here on The Boss, including Northwestern Oklahoma State University. You can ride with pride. They've got quality educational and cultural opportunities to cultivate your leadership, critical thinking, and financial responsibility. Ride with the Rangers, Northwestern Oklahoma State University in Alva.
Touchdown.
Pass and
Woodward.
catch as Cox into the end zone. Touchdown. So another touchdown by the Boomers here. As a
They completed
catch.
every attempt in passing. The run is really knocking these DBs out of focus, and they're not sticking with their receivers. They're more focused on the run instead of their receivers, and that's how Woodward is being very, very successful in their pass plays.
So the 3rd touchdown of the half for Woodward makes it 20 as Shirky on for the extra point.
And it's good.
And it is up and good. So with 6:13 to go here to the half, Woodward leads Guymon 21-0. We'll take a break. We'll come back for Guymon's possession. You're listening to the home of the Roar on KKBS. And welcome back. 6:13 to go here to the half. 21-0 Woodward as Shirky gets ready to kick it off to Guymon. Cesar Guerrero and Bryce Bagley back deep for the Tigers tonight. Coming up at the half, the Pub on the Bricks halftime report. We'll bring you some first half analysis tonight. And we'll be hearing from Oklahoma Sooners head coach Lincoln Riley as the Sooners head for Manhattan this weekend to take on Kansas State. That is coming up at the half as Shirky kicks this one with the wind into the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as Guymon will take over from their own 20-yard line. Once again, want to thank some of the great sponsors of Tiger football here on The Boss, including Phipps Dental Practice. Phipps Dental, creating smiles and impacting lives. You can ask about porcelain veneers today. Also, Guymon Car Washes, now with brightening effects. Visit your Guymon Car Washes, Typhoon Illusion on 12th, and the Rainmaker on 8th and Main. Proud sponsors of Tiger football here on The Boss. Jacob Santos will bring the Tigers back out from their own 20. Receivers right and left. De La Rosa in the backfield. And tries to play the option once again. And the Boomer defense is back there waiting for him as Santos will lose a yard on the play. Second down and... Well, second down and 9 here. They're going to give him forward progress as he got into the line at least. So second down and 9 for the Tigers on the option. Bagley and Martin in the backfield with De La Rosa as here's the turn and the pitch to Coy Martin to the left side, and he's trying to get the angle, and he'll get up about 7 yards maybe on the play here, as it'll be third down and about 3 yards to go. Call it long 2 here for the Tigers after the nice little run there by Coy Martin. So Martin getting just about 7 yards on the carry. Third down and short for the Tigers offense, just passing 5 minutes to go till the half tonight. Santos under center. Man in motion, and here's the pitch. Right side on the sweep, and they are close to first down yardage. They may have gotten it on the second effort.
I think they may have it, Cap. Second first
Bryce
down. Good
Bagley
job.
with the carry, and he is out to the 38-yard line, and they're going to give Guymon the first down. So first down Tigers as Bryce Bagley, nice little run there from the reverse side, and he gets the first down for Guymon.
Gain of 5, first and 10, ball at the 33-yard line for Guymon.
33-yard line of Guymon is where Santos will go to work.
Santos will go under center.
Receivers right and left. And here's the hand. Well, the option, Santos going north. He's going
East and
west, not north and south, and he's going to be dropped for a loss about 2 yards down the line there.
I don't think he. Oh,
and they fumbled on the play.
Fumbled.
I thought I saw the ball come out, and that confirms it as the Boomers have the ball on the turnover by the Tigers. So once again, Woodward will have great field position here with 4:16 to go to the half as they'll start this drive at the Tiger 32-yard line. So first turnover by Guymon tonight.
Very unfortunate turnover just after a first down. Kind of trying to gain some momentum. This kind of kills it.
See what Guymon's defense can do. They've got to put a stop to this as they do not want to get down 28-0 here before the half. Here's Pruitt looking to throw. He goes downfield and incomplete, out of the hands of one of the Boomers receivers down there on that far sideline. That was number 88, the intended target.
Their first incomplete of the night.
And I don't even have his name. It's cut off at the bottom, so we'll just call him the mystery guy with stone hands.
Mr. Skillets.
Mr. Skillets. I like it. I like it. So second down and 10 for the Boomers. From the 32 of Guymon. Pruitt under center. Once again into that tight run formation as he turns, and little misdirection counterplay to the left side, and about 3 yards on the gainer is Colton Cox. Nice little handoff he does behind his back almost there. A lot of misdirection by the Boomers out of this tight formation has been wreaking havoc with the Guymon front all night long. Substitutions coming in for the Guymon defense, trying to keep air in their lungs and keep the Boomers out of the end zone as it's third down and 7 for Pruitt and the offense. 29-yard line is where Pruitt and the Boomers will set up as he's under center. Once again, here's the turn of the run. Marlette, right side, and he gets a block downfield. He is down to about the 5-yard line before Guymon's able to catch up with him and drop him out, and it'll make it first down and goal for Woodward.
Not what you want to see on a third down play.
Cole Marlette, the junior, started off the season under center as one of the quarterbacks of this team, and they've moved him out into that wide receiver running back dual threat position, and it seems that he is flourishing out there as it's now first down and goal for the Boomers from the Guymon 8-yard line.
It's a great job of recognizing personnel by Woodward.
Pruitt, simple pitch to the left side to Cox, and Cox drives to the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Woodward.
Another touchdown by Woodward.
So from 8 yards out, Colton Cox makes it 27-0. Woodward over Guymon as we await the point after.
And they just do a great job. Woodward does a great job of creating different levels for the running backs to cut back and find holes to get to the next level.
Sharkey on for the point after attempt. Snap, hold is good, kick is up, and it is good. And with 2:52 to go here till the half, it is Woodward over Guymon, 28-0. Once again, coming up in the half tonight, your Pub on the Bricks halftime report will bring you some first half analysis. We'll also get a look at what's been happening in Tigers athletics, and we'll hear from Oklahoma Sooners head coach Lincoln Riley as the Sooners head to Manhattan this weekend to take on Kansas State. You'll be able to hear it live right here on KKBS. That's all coming up on the Pub on the Bricks halftime report. Also, if you are a Twitter user tonight, you can get in the game with us. Make sure you send us a tweet at Tigers On Air and tell us who you are and where you're listening to the ball game tonight. We'd love to say hello to you on the air. Again, we're on Twitter at Tigers On Air. Hey, don't forget that October may be the month of candy, costumes, and trick-or-treating, but it's also the month of pork. October being National Pork Month, and all next week, KKBS celebrates National Pork Month along with Seaboard Food. Seaboard Food pork packs up for grabs every day. All you got to do is stay tuned to KKBS for details and listen to BS in the morning starting Monday morning.
Pork packs, huh?
You got to like the pork packs. Ribs,
Definitely.
a little bit of, what else is in that bad boy, you know? Pulled pork, all sorts of good stuff.
And all you have to do is tune in to win.
Tune in to win as this one driven by Shirky into the end zone and downed by Guymon, and they'll start once again on the touchback from their own 20-yard line. 28-0 the score. Woodward over Guymon, 2:52 to go to the half. Want to thank some of the great sponsors of Guymon football right here on the Boss, including Cartoons. Cartoons and Liberal, your car audio battery. Audio, video, and accessories for your vehicle, house, office, and more. Bring your student ID into Cartoons for 10% off your next purchase. That's Cartoons at the corner of Pancake Boulevard and Kansas Avenue in Liberal. So Jacob Santos will bring the Tigers out. Still underneath that center spot. De La Rosa in the backfield with Bagley. As Santos will keep it on the option, and he keeps it himself, and he takes a hit low to the knee, and Santos is slow getting up. He got hit right at the knees, but he pops up there just a second. He just needed to collect his thoughts, and a good little gainer by Santos on first down of about 5 yards, and it'll be second down and 5 for Guymon from about the 26-yard line. Always hate to see your quarterback take a helmet to the knee area, especially when it undercuts his feet and takes him to the turf. So Santos will go under center again. He's got two receivers right. Here's the handoff to De La Rosa. Actually, Santos will keep it himself. He tucks it back from the handoff to fake the handoff to De La Rosa, tucked it himself, and he'll gain about another 3 yards on the carry, which will make it third down and a long 2 to go here for Guymon.
Got to give him his kudos. He's very resilient coming off of that injury, taking hits like that, back-to-back plays. He had the option to give it. He chose not to.
Third down and 2 as the clock down under 1:40 to go to the half tonight. Guymon, 2 receivers now to the left, 1 to the right, changing up the formation just a little bit for Santos, who's under center. And he goes to hand it off to De La Rosa. De La Rosa is met immediately by a whole host of boomers led by Garrett Dunlap. First man on the hit there, and then 2 others joined him, and they drove De La Rosa back at least 2 yards before the whistle blew, and it'll make it 4th down and about 4 for Guymon. And here comes the punt team once again. So the Boomers saw that one coming, and it's just lucky that Guymon was able to get the the handoff to De La Rosa, because the Boomer defensive line was all over Santos and De La Rosa in the backfield. So Figueroa will punt it away from the 15-yard line. He puts the boot to it once again into the wind, and this one taken this time by Jay Laird, and Laird down to about the 35-yard line.
With some moves.
Yeah, nice little juke move to get down a few extra yards there, and with 34.2 seconds to go here in the half, Woodward's got one more chance at the end zone from the Tiger 35-yard line.
Let's see what they call. You think it's going to be a run then pass?
Think you've got, as well of and efficiently as they've been running, and I believe they've still got at least 3. They may have all 3 of their timeouts. Woodward may. So we'll see what they do here with 34.2 seconds. We'll see what they do in their offense here, as here's a toss right side to Friday, and he is down to about
12 yards.
12 yards to the 28 of Guymon, to the 24 of Guymon.
And they're running a hurry up.
There comes the hurry up by the Boomers, 25.8. Pruitt now from the 24 of Guymon after the big gainer by Friday on first down.
Get the whistle from the official.
Pruitt, here's the pitch once again, left side. And Cox, the running backs this time, he'll have the 20-yard line as the clock continues to run. 14, 13, 12. As we'll see what's going on here as 10 seconds ago. And Woodward trying to hurry up to the line here. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. What are they going to do here? Will they spike it? No, they're going to just continue to run as Pruitt under pressure tries to throw, is looking to the end zone, and he throws, and it is
incomplete
in the end zone as time expires. Pruitt had a man for a second, but good coverage by Guymon closes the door in the end zone, and that'll do it for the first half of play tonight. So Guymon dodges a bullet.
Definitely. Great defensive stop.
Bullet at the end of the half here as Woodward tried to throw the hurry-up touchdown pass. So we are through one half of play here. The score is Woodward 28, Guymon, holy jeez.
Is that a scorpion in here?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the broadcast booth here in Guymon, as the captain just got attacked by a scorpion across the table. Never had this happen, anything like it before in my life.
Only in no man's land.
Score at the half, 28-0. Coming up, it's the Pub on the Bricks halftime report, as we're going to give you our take on the first half, plus take a look at a few scores from around the area if we can find them here. Take a listen in on Oklahoma Sooners head coach Lincoln Riley's weekly press conference as the Sooners, coming off the big win over Texas and Dallas last weekend, get ready to take on Kansas State in Manhattan on Saturday. All that and more coming up on your Pub on the Bricks Tigers halftime report right here on your home of the Roar, KKBS.
starts with the title track from the Eagles' 1973 album Desperado, featuring a trumpet soloist Alan Hencado and Jake Lamas, and trombone soloist Daniel Ortega.
And welcome back. Second half ready to get underway here. If you're just joining us, the Woodward Boomers lead the Guymon Tigers 28-0. I'm the captain, Matt Yonkin. Beside me, the Big Easy Lyndon Robertson, as Woodward will be kicking. Yep, Woodward will be kicking off to Guymon here, going right to left, back to the wind here as Shirky kicks this one off deep to Guymon, and this one again out of the end zone. So Guymon will start off going left to right on your radio dial with their nose in the wind here to start this third quarter of play. We'll see what changes and mix-ups the coaches have brought to the table here to start this third quarter for the Tigers. Jacob Santos coming out onto the field. He'll be the field general here to start this second half of play as well. Looked like he may have been walking a little bit ginger. He took a couple of big hits to the legs earlier in the first half of play. The kind of things you never like to see your quarterback take. So he'll go under center with receivers right and left, and he'll start off with the handoff to De La Rosa, and De La Rosa will power ahead for about 3 or 4 yards on the carry. So
nice first down run by the workhorse De La Rosa.
Yep, he gets about 4 yards. It'll make it 2nd down and 6 just underway here into the second half. De La Rosa is listed as 5'6", 195, and he is a bowling ball from the fullback position. He gets low to the ground and can get through. 2nd down and here's the nice little pitch. This is Coy Martin to the left side. He gets the 30, 35, 40, and Martin gets to about the 44-yard line. Great carry there, about a 20-yard carry by Coy Martin on 2nd down, and he gives Guymon a reset of the downs as they've got something going here.
That's their guy.
Yeah, Martin has been hitting those corners very well in the last few games, and he has been picking up speed, and once he gets downhill, he is going. So we're going to get this one going at the 44-yard line of Guymon after the nice gainer by Coy Martin. Martin, the 5'7", 135 senior, as Santos, receivers right and left, turns, and this one's going to be whistled dead here as a false start going to be called against Guymon, and that, as an offensive coordinator, will drive you crazy well.
Man. Pre-snap penalties, man. It's definitely not what you need, especially after a big blow-up play like that. You're just shooting yourself in the foot. You're in the foot and killing your momentum on the offense. The exact opposite of what you need right now, coming down at the half.
So Santos will line them back up. 1st down and 15 from the 39. Wide receivers each side, and here's a handoff to De La Rosa, and he may have gotten just about that 5 yards back.
Maybe just short of the 1st down.
He's going to get right back to the original line of scrimmage, which will give him 2nd down and 10. So nice little run by De La Rosa as he powers in to give Guymon 2nd down and manageable here.
Yeah, I forgot this. That's not the end of the chains. That's
Guymon makes
just the beginning.
2nd down and 10 for Guymon. 44-yard line as Santos puts a man in motion. Here's the pitch to Bagley to the right side, and Bagley's going to pick up a tough 1, maybe 2 on that carry as he was drilled by, looked like number 47 from Woodward there. 49, Karsten Barnett. Looks like he got the first pop on him there. Dylan Whitewater, the linebacker, in on the tackle as well. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for Guymon from their own 45-yard line as Santos will send his receivers right and left. He's got Martin and Bagley just outside the tackles, and De La Rosa in the backfield as Santos works from the shotgun, rolling right, and tries to set up the screen. And this one is intercepted. Whitewater intercepts this one and returns it back down, tackled immediately down to the Guymon 40. And oh no, as you look across the field here, Jacob Santos holding his ribs as he is coming off the field. He's being helped off the field by Cesar Guerrero, number 26. Santos took a few minutes to get up off the turf, and he kind of gripped his, seeing if he'll do it again. He was holding his ribs.
I think he's more hurt
I
that
think
he threw an
he's
interception.
I think he's just more upset now
Yeah.
as Santos throws his hands up in the air and cannot believe it. He tried to set up the screen to the right side and threw it right into the hands of number 44, Dylan Whitewater. So Pruitt and the Boomers will go to work from the Guymon 44-yard line as right up the middle they go again. Here's Marlatt, and he breaks the middle, and he is gone.
Out of there.
5 goal line touchdown, Woodward, as Cole Marlatt went right through the heart of the Guymon defense. One, maybe two guys had a shot at him, and he got through that second line of defense and was gone for the touchdown. Called a 44-yard touchdown for Cole Marlatt.
And that's Woodward capitalizing on a turnover on downs.
So Shirky will come out for the extra point as it's now 34-0 Woodward over Guymon. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and this one is good as well. So Shirky has been he's been 100% tonight for Woodward on the PATs. And with 9:12 to go here in the third quarter, Woodward leads it 35-0 over your Guymon Tigers. We'll take a break. You're listening to your home of the Roar right here on KKBS. And welcome back to McKinnon Stadium. 9:12 to go in the third quarter. Woodward leads this one 35-0 over your Guymon Tigers as Jackson Shirky getting ready to kick it off to Bryce Bagley and Cesar Guerrero deep for the Tigers. And with the wind blowing strong out of the south, once again right down to the heart of the field, that one's going to go out of the back of the end zone and touch back to Guymon, where they'll start at their own 20-yard line. Want to thank some of the great sponsors of Tiger football here on the Boss, including Oklahoma Panhandle State University and Goodwell, offering the quality education that students want and the personal attention that they deserve, with over 60 undergraduate degrees to consider. Registration is now open for high school seniors to apply for the Aggie class of 2022. Visit opsu.edu for more information. Oklahoma Panhandle State University, we are Panhandle. So after the turnover and the quick touchdown by Woodward, Jacob Santos will bring the Tiger offense back out on the field. He'll work under center from the 20-yard line, and Santos on the option going right, and he's got no one to pitch it to as he'll be dropped for a 2-yard loss. He was looking for his back behind him in Bryce Bagley and could not make the turn, and he just ran out of real estate going east and west to the sideline. So Santos will lose 2 on the keeper, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 12 for the Tigers. They'll give it a sack here to the defense as Guymon trying to get something going here. Santos under center with 2 receivers to the right this time, one out there far to the left side, and here's the pitch to Martin again, and
Great
Martin
play
this
by
time.
the outside backer.
Nice play by the defense here as nothing doing on Coy Martin trying to go back to the well where they gained that nice little 12-yard gainer on the last possession, and they figured it out this time, and it looked like Colton Cox got in there and made a heck of a tackle there for Woodward. So 3rd down and 15 now for Guymon, back to their own 15-yard line. Started this drive at the 20, and in 3 plays that they have lost 5 yards, as now Santos with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, is in the shotgun with De La Rosa back in the backfield. Looks right, throws it deep down here, and here's another interception. This one picked off.
For a
15,
touchdown.
10, 5, pick 6. Frankie Hickey getting the pick off from second interception. Jacob Santos throws the second one. Hickey with the picky, and he's into the end zone. Hickey with the picky.
This guy.
Back into the end zone for 60. 41-0 now our score as Woodward over the Tigers with 7:38 here to go in the third quarter. Shirky will come on for his sixth attempt tonight. So we'll see as Shirky comes out. Hold, kick, up, good. as it is now 42-0 Woodward over Guymon. 7:38 to go here in the third quarter. 7:38 to go. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the home of the Roar, KKBS. And welcome back. 7:38 to go here in the third quarter. 42-0 Woodward as Shirky will kick it off once again. Santos on his second possession to throw an interception. This one a pick six. And once again, Shirky booms this one out of the back of the end zone as Guymon will start from their own 20. Once again, a game not too unlike many of the Guymon games this year. They were in striking distance in the early goings, and now things starting to kind of roll away from the Tigers here tonight as Woodward continues to pour it on, and offense for Guymon getting just a little bit more desperate. Take a look at another great sponsor here of Tiger Football on the Boss, TEL Oil and Play Like a Girl Women's Fitness Center. Area's only women's only fitness center. Autumn resolutions ask that you be open to positive change. So Santos will go under center to operate here as it looks like the Tigers may keep it on the ground. Santos will hold on to it himself and get about a 4-yard gainer on first down. So nice little move there by Jacob Santos as he goes forward to the 24-yard line. Second down and a long 5 for Guymon here as they are trying to get something moving here as not a lot has been going right for Guymon over the last few minutes here.
Just about 3 or 4 first downs for Guymon.
Santos under center. Martin goes in motion, and he tries to hand it to De La Rosa, and dang near one of the Woodward Boomers jacked it out of Santos's hands there on the delayed handoff to De La Rosa. So
somehow he managed to tackle both the running back and the quarterback at the same time.
yeah, very, very close. We've seen that one a couple of times this year as well, as that is tough going here for Guymon. Let's see here. Well, actually, take it back. Jacob Santos not in at quarterback. Ethan Curl coming back into the game. He's been running this series as he is under center. So Curl replaces Santos at quarterback as Curl now rolling left. And he is going to hold on, and he is going to get about 3 yards as Ethan Curl, the freshman, back into the game. The sophomore back into the game. And he is...
he gets all the way down to 4th and short. Maybe 4th and 1.
Yeah, Curl with the nice little keeper on the left side, and he gets...
and they're going to go for it.
So Guymon's going to try to go for it here on 4th and less than a yard here from their own 29-yard line.
Let's go, Guymon. What do you call here?
So Ethan Curl, the backup quarterback here, goes under center. He's got receivers to the right and to the left. He's got De La Rosa in the backfield, and Curl's going to keep it himself, and he's going to sneak it. And where will they throw the spot as a flag? We got a flag here.
Delay of game.
I believe
delay of game on the offense.
Yeah, delay of game on the offense.
Sheesh.
So 4th and short. Guymon had the personnel out there. Just took too long and get a 5-yard penalty. So wipe off Ethan Curl's run for the sneak for the first down and call it now 4th down and 6 as Guymon will have to punt it away as Roberto comes back out to punt things away.
And these are the mistakes that Coach says he wants to eliminate before the game.
Roberto Figueroa kicks it into the wind once again, and it's going to bounce at about the 45-yard line and out of bounds on the far sideline as Woodward will go to work again at inside Guymon territory here. 5:21 to go in the ball game in the third quarter. 42-0 here. Woodward takes over back on offense. Want to thank another great sponsor of Guymon football here on The Boss, Andrade Auto Exchange, proudly supporting our area athletes. You can bring your sports program into Andrade Auto Exchange on Highway 54, and the friendly sales staff will knock an additional $100 off the price of one of their already low-priced pre-owned vehicles. Skip that first lot from the west and make the second left into Andrade Auto Exchange on Highway 54 in Liberal. So Guymon has changed quarterbacks. We'll see if Woodward is going to change quarterbacks as well. Nope, still seeing number 12 Pruitt out there, although I've been told he plays a couple of different positions on the offense. We'll see what they decide to do here when that they're back. Will they continue to pour it on? Pruitt, yes, he is going to stay at the quarterback position.
He's a shotgun, new formation by Woodward.
Does go into the shotgun here and takes it, and there's the handoff to number 6. That's Matt Ogden.
Guymon's all over it. Great job.
Yep.
Great TFL for 2 yards on Guymon.
So Guymon gets in the backfield and tackles Ogden for the loss. And that'll make it 2nd down and 12. So starting to see a few of the younger players for Woodward coming into the game here as Pruitt continues to lead the offense. See who's in the backfield with Pruitt now.
And back to under center.
Back under center as the pitch to Ogden once again, and Ogden swallowed up once again by the Guymon defense.
Net again. Great job, Guymon defense. Took you a while to adjust, but now you guys are on
down
it.
there making some hits there. Francisco Gonzalez leading the charge. He was in there along with, well, don't have the number 67 is the number I've got there. Let me see what I've got on this roster here. 2 different rosters. Dwayne Coleman, making the tackle for
They team up for a 3rd and 11. Can they get off the field here?
It's Pruitt.
And they go back for the pass.
Looking for the pass down the left side.
Number 6 is wide open.
Open to Ogden, and Ogden down to the 10-yard line before he is drugged down from behind. And just like that, Guymon had 3rd and 11, and now 1st and goal for Woodward as the touchdown-saving tackle made by Kevin Jasso down there on about the 10-yard line.
Guymon cannot cover the pass. They're doing a great job adjusting to the run game, and they're shutting it down. And Woodward acknowledges that by making the pass play on 3rd and long. But as Guymon, you got to recognize that it's 3rd and long and know there's going to be a pass play coming.
So, Pruitt going to keep it himself and taking it down to about the 10-yard line as it'll be 2nd down and 9 as just a short gain there by Woodward. 10-yard line, they could still get a 1st down on the goal line. As once again, Pruitt working under center in that tight formation. Turns and counter play by number 24.
Guymon's all over it again.
And Drake Parker, the sophomore, getting his first carry of the game, and Guymon pushes him back beyond the 10-yard mark there. So it'll be 3rd down and about 11 for Woodward here.
This is the down. 3rd down.
3 minutes and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Woodward leads 42-0 over your Guymon Tigers. 3rd down and 11 for Woodward from the Guymon 12-yard line.
And at this point, you got things going to be a pass play.
Pruitt rolling out, looking for the pass, and he throws it. It is caught, but nowhere near 1st down yardage there, as it is caught by Keaton White. And they'll be short of the 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down and about 5 yards here for Woodward.
And I think Woodward's going to go for it again.
Well, they've got nothing to lose here. Up 42-0 over Guymon with 2:20 and counting.
4th and 5. Another pass play.
We'll see. It's been a heck of a mix with the run and the pass here for Woodward. They like to get Guymon to commit to that run, and then they try to dump the pass over the middle here. Pruitt will line up. He's got backs in the backfield tight with him. I think he's trying to get Guymon to jump. He's trying the hard count. It's not working on the front 5 of Guymon. Here's Pruitt looking to pass.
And there's a sack.
He is sacked
Great
back.
defensive stand by Guymon.
So great play by Guymon. Big number 67 on the roster here tonight.
Sack number 2 for the night.
Dwayne Coleman getting the sack. And Guymon gets away with Woodward not putting any more points on the board. So turnover on downs back to the Tigers with 1:48 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Great job defense.
Ethan Curl, the sophomore, comes back in to lead Guymon here in this third quarter. Jacob Santos, after 2 interceptions, put down onto the bench. So Ethan Curl takes over as the field general here. Under center, he turns, and he hands it to De La Rosa. And De La Rosa is going to get minimum yards on first down. So about 1 yard for De La Rosa on the carry, and it'll make it 2nd down and 9. Guymon trying to get on the board in this game. Hate to get shut out again as Curl under center. Man in motion is Coy Martin. And Curl keep it himself, and he'll get up for about another yard gain or so, and that'll make it 3rd down and about 8 yards to go. So 1 minute to go here in the third quarter in Guymon. As 3rd down and they're saying 9. I'm looking at where the marker is, Lyndon. I'm thinking about 7 here.
It looks about 7.
3rd down and 7 for the Tigers from about the 15-yard line. As Curl will stay under center. Receivers right and left. Curl under center as Martin goes in motion. Here's the pitch to Martin, and Martin gets dinged up at about the 23-yard line, and I think he's going to be just shy of the first down here, maybe by
2 yards
yard
short.
or 2. Yeah, he's going to be close.
Yep. Yard short.
So Coy Martin gets about 8 yards on the carry, and they're going to call it 4th down and 1 with 7 seconds to go on the clock here, and Guymon's not going to get up to the line for another play as we've come to the end of the third quarter tonight. Your score, Woodward leads Guymon 42-0. That's the end of 3. Fourth quarter action is coming up. Your home of the Roars, KKBS. And welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter here. Guymon 4th and 1 from their own 23-yard line. As Ethan Curl, the quarterback, will see if he goes for the sneak once again to try to seal up that first down. Not seeing the punter coming out of the field. De La Rosa's out there at the fullback. Bagley and also looks like Guerrero out there as well. And we've got movement across the front line and flags coming in. We'll see if they're going to call this one against Woodward on the encroachment or Guymon on the false start. Here's what the officials having a little bit of a powwow there on who moved first or who caused who to jump. And we'll see what they come out of this little huddle saying. So here we come, the official coming out. Let's see what he's got to say, the head referee. And this one's going to go against the Boomers, so 5-yard penalty against Woodward on the encroachment, and that'll give Guymon the first down up to their 27-yard line. So Guymon goes from 4th and 1, hard counts Woodward, and gets the first down. So no time off the clock here as we go to quarter number 4, and Guymon starts off getting some positive yards on the Woodward penalty. Ethan Curl goes under center. As a little bit of motion there, Curl will pinch out as to the near side. It's going to be Guerrero getting the carry here. And Guerrero over to the left side here and picks up some good yardage on first down. So Guerrero getting about 8 on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 2 to go here for the Tigers as they are at the 38-yard line. Cesar Guerrero got the left corner, and he made the most of it here.
He's having a night, Cap.
Curl will bring him up to the line. Receivers, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the short side here to the left. As Guerrero goes in motion, here's the handoff to De La Rosa, and De La Rosa will power forward for about 3 yards and the first down. So move the chains once again for the Tigers here. As Guymon trying to get something going. Guymon playing for pride tonight as 12 minutes would be a heck of a comeback to come back from 42, but Guymon definitely does not want to do another game with a goose egg on the score here. to the end of the game. So
it works great for morale for the team. You want to go out with some kind of fight. You want to say you put up some kind of fight against the team, especially at home, and not being at home for a while, and getting back on the road next week.
So Curl will go under center. 2 wide receivers. Curl on the carry. He looked for the option and found nothing as one of the big linemen got behind him, and Curl just has to take the sack there. He had really no choice on that option. Things fell apart quickly for him, and that'll make it second down and about 13 after the 3-yard loss on the option play.
Running the option to the short side of the field really isn't a great idea when the defense kind of knows it's coming.
Get you running out of real estate real fast, especially
really fast.
Especially when the penetration is getting up there from the defensive linemen. So Curl will start second and 13 from the 37-yard line of Guymon. Turns and hands off to De La Rosa, and De La Rosa is going to get buried under right back at the original line of scrimmage. So maybe about a foot of gain for Harvey De La Rosa on that carry, and it'll make it 3rd down and 12 for Guymon. So Guymon started off getting Woodward to bounce into the encroachment penalty. And since then, they've been struggling to try to move the ball here once they got the first down.
Kind of want to open it up for pass. Timeout, Guymon.
So Guymon does take a timeout, and 10-13 to go here in the ball game. 42-0 Woodward will take a timeout as well. You're listening to the home of the Roar, KKBS. All right, welcome back. 3rd down and 12 for Guymon as we get back to action here. 10-13 to go in the ball game. Curl in the shotgun, looking. Finds a man over the middle, but he's not going to have many yards here as he gets right back. Maybe a gain of about 4 yards, but that's going to be far from where they needed it to be as Bryce Bagley makes the catch coming out of the backfield. So good throw, good catch, just not the distance that Guymon needed on 3rd down.
But it gives them the confidence to get back into the throwing game after throwing the 2 interceptions.
4th down and 8 to go here as Guymon will punt it away. Roberto Figueroa filling in for Javier Medina tonight as here's the low snap. He's able to punt it away. It'll take a bounce at about the Woodward 35. Down to the 30, and it'll come to rest at about the Woodward 26-yard line where Guymon will down it, and Woodward will go back to work with 9:23 to go in this ball game and a 42-0 lead. Want to thank some more great sponsors of Tiger football right here on the Boss, including Citibank and Trust Company of Guymon, proudly local and doing home loans quicker, cheaper, and better. Stop by today and find out. Also, Phipps Dental Practice, creating smiles, impacting lives. They do porcelain veneers. Stop by and ask Phipps Dental in Guymon. So Woodward coming back out of the huddle here. Pruitt still the quarterback as they continue to stay in that tight formation. As here's the pitch out to number. Oh, there's a fumble on the play. Looked like there was a fumble. There's a scramble for it at least.
I was just going to give him a compliment on a nice hit on the safety that came down. And as soon as I was getting ready to say it, fumbled the ball. Great strip by the same guy. I was going to say they got trucked.
Yeah. Number 8 there was the player that fumbled it away for the Woodward Boomers. That was Jeremiah Marvel, the freshman, and turn it back over to Guymon. 1st down for the Tigers from the 38-yard line.
Turnover giving them great field advantage. See if they can do something with that on offense.
42-0 our score. Woodward over Guymon as Curl back to pass. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Curl, ooh, nice. Got to love a quarterback who's got the stones to take on a linebacker head-to-head, and Curl just bowled over number 12, Parker Pruitt, number 13, Ashton Wilson, and just put him flat on his back to gain those extra yardage. So nice run there for Curl on 1st down after he tucked the ball. About a 6-yard gainer. It'll make it 2nd down and a long 4 for Guymon. I like this Ethan Curl kid every time I see him. I think he's got a lot of guts and a lot of heart.
Definitely.
And he filled in nicely for Santos over the first few weeks, and he just never ceases to amaze me as a sophomore as how tough he is. Here we go right side, and as he is able to escape, the grass monster got him out there.
The grass monster's D1.
Coy Martin had nothing but yardage in front of him, and he just turned that corner and got tripped up by the grass monster.
Great shoelace tackle, because that could have been a run for a lot.
Yes, it could have. 3rd down and 4 now for Guymon, as we're just under 8 minutes to go in the ball game. So Ethan Gurl will bring him up to the line. 3rd down and 4 to go for Guymon. De La Rosa in the backfield. Martin, as he'll hand it off to De La Rosa. And De La Rosa with a carry.
May have got the first down.
He may be very close as, they're going to give it to him. First down needed 4. De La Rosa got 5. So Harvey De La Rosa powers ahead off of right tackle for the first down. So Guymon now starting into Woodward territory after the turnover by the Boomers. And let's see if Guymon can capitalize, as they are 1st and 10 now from inside the 30.
I think they really want this touchdown before the game is over, Cap.
Definitely got to play to take this goose egg off the board if you're Guymon. Something to play for as you get ready for Northwest Classen next week. And Classen is one of those teams that are easily beatable if you're Guymon. As Curl in the shotgun. Curl, quick pass over the middle, and just too quick out there as he overthrew his intended receiver.
I don't think they were on the same page there.
Definitely not. That was Cesar Guerrero out of the backfield, and he just strong-armed it a little bit too much and got it just a little bit too far out front of Guerrero. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 here for Guymon. 2nd down and 10 from the Woodward 27-yard line.
7 and 18 to go in the game.
Here's Curl from the shotgun once again. Takes it, looking, fade to the left, and Sappington in a battle down the field with the defensive back from Woodward. No flags out there, as Alex Sappington could not get inside. A little bumping down there, but the referee's going to let him play on. No flag on the play, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 10. So that's the first time tonight, I think, that Guymon's trying to go to number 9, Alex Sappington, the 6', 155 junior out there.
Getting late in the game, you're on the other side, getting into the red zone. You got to take some shots. You got to open that playbook a while.
So 3rd down and 10 from the 27, as we'll see what Kyle Davis, head coach, and the offensive staff here pull out of their bag of tricks. Curl will operate from under center on this one.
Back to the base formation.
He's going to take it, looking for the option. Gets the option, tossed off to Guerrero, and Guerrero down near the 15-yard line. So Cesar
And he
Guerrero
gets quite a bit.
Will get, I think he should have the first down.
He may have the first down.
And
yes, and they're going to give it to him.
So another first down for Guymon here.
First consecutive first downs for Guymon. Let's see if they can really punch it in. This is the closest they've got a chance to get in there. Trying to get the crowd involved, the cheerleaders involved, and get this team spirits up so they can get one in before the game's out.
So 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line for Guymon. As Curl will go under center. Takes a snap and hands it to De La Rosa right side, and he's going to gain
a couple
minimal yards once again for Harvey De La Rosa on 1st down. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 yards for the Tigers. Very tough running for De La Rosa tonight, as that front for Woodward very big. You can obviously see right across the front of them. They're big boys down there, and running that 4-man front as Curl goes under center. Receivers right and receivers left. Curl's going to take it himself. Nice little move there as he starts to get into open field, and he's going to be drugged down at about the 13-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 7 to go here.
He does a great job making the first guy miss. That could have been a tackle for loss. He makes something happen and get a couple yards.
Girl getting more and more efficient at running that that option play where he keeps it.
Great read.
So the Tiger
3rd and 8.
offense facing that 3rd down once again, 3rd down and 7 from the 14-yard line. Still able to get a first down if they get down near the 5. We'll see what Curl does here. He's got two receivers right, one out here far to the left. As Curl toss and flag on the play out there to the far side of the field. False start against the offense, so 3rd down and 7 becomes 3rd down and 12. And this is what we've talked about all season long, is the 2 steps forward, 3 steps back sometimes, and this is where an offensive coordinator's got to be pulling his hair out.
Pulling his hair out, throwing clipboards, yanking his hat off.
So 3rd down and 13 officially on the field for Curl and the Tiger offense from the Woodward 19-yard line. Curl.
They run the same play. Very bold.
And trying to get there, going to get very little yardage on that one, as Cesar Guerrero had a hard time handling the pitch, but a flag comes out late here. Late flag thrown down right about the 19-yard line, and we're going to see who this goes against. A lot of conversation going on there. That one came in extremely late and nowhere near the play, so that one's going against Woodward.
Maybe a little jaw-jacking down there, as the coaches say.
Personal foul against the Boomers, and that's going to breathe new life into Guymon, as 4th down is going to be a lot better than... See, they should be giving him 15 on the personal foul.
They should be giving them 15 and automatic first down.
That's what I was thinking. I'm still seeing 4th down. Yep, they're going to give him the first down, and it's going to be 1st down and goal for Guymon from the 5-yard line. So a little bit late of a penalty. Like you said, some jaw-jacking going on down there, and somebody is going to go off to the sideline and get chewed out is what's going to happen there.
Definitely.
You know, one thing defenses do not like to do is give up a shutout.
Especially not in the red zone.
So Curl will go under center from the 10-yard line, 1st down. De La Rosa power ahead for a yard, maybe 2. So De La Rosa trying to continue the game plan here, as it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 8-yard line. The scorekeeper over here, I have no idea where he is. I've seen 3rd and 3, 2nd and 18. I'm going to tell you from the official vantage point, it's 2nd down and goal from the 8 for the Tigers. Curl goes under center. He's got 2 receivers to the left, as here's the nice little pitch. And they put it on the ground, as once again Guerrero cannot hold on to the pitch from Curl. And he drops it on the turf, and luckily enough, it bounces right back up into his arms. But that's going to lose yardage for Guymon, as he just had to basically curl up on that one. So back to the 12-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and goal from the 12 for the Tigers.
Hear me out, Cap. Fake the pitch left. Continue running right with your quarterback.
Well, we'll see.
You have no one on that backside.
All right, we'll see if you're right here, as they've got receivers to the left, one far out to the right. Curl, he's going to look to pass.
Catch
caught,
and touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Touchdown, Tigers. Guymon gets in the end zone first time of the night, and the sidelines are going crazy.
Great catch by Guymon. Throw from Ethan Curl. Alex Sappington making the catch and the touchdown for Guymon. And the shutout is no more, as Guymon is on the board. 42-6, but it's an important 6 for the Tigers with 3:03 to go here in the ball game.
And you can just see the energy it brings to the stands. And
Roberto Figueroa in replacement of Javier Medina tonight. The snap, the hold, the kick is up.
And it's
the
good.
long knuckleball goes through good, but we'll take it any way we can get it. So with 3:03 to go in the ball game, it is Guymon on the board, 42-7 your score. Woodward continues to lead it. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Tiger Football right here on your home of the Roar, KKBS.
42-7 as Guymon's able to.
And welcome back. 3:03 to go here. From McKinnon Stadium, your Tigers finally break the shutout tonight. Woodward leading 42-7 over Guymon, and a very important 7 here to keep Guymon from being shut out for another game this season. As Lyndon, I'm telling you the truth, getting a little bit boring seeing shutouts here, and I'm glad the Guymon Tigers got into the end zone. Finally something to make them smile, get the cheerleaders dancing, get everybody cheering a little bit for Guymon tonight. As Roberto Figueroa will come out to kick things off here. Back to Woodward. Again, 3:03 here to go in the game.
It definitely makes for a better broadcast.
Well, you definitely want to put, you want to do something good in front of your home crowd.
Definitely.
As there's another knuckleball down to the goal line, as Alexander will take it for Woodward, and he gets up to about the 26, 27-yard line as flags come flying in from the side judge. And we'll see what the call is here. It looked like it may have happened on the tackle, so it could be a face mask against Guymon. We'll see what the initial call is here from the referee. Once again, want to thank some of the great sponsors of Tiger football here on the Boss, including Garden City Community College. Garden City Community College wants you to go for it and get your education moving in the right direction. Guidance and programs to get you to a 4-year university with the personal attention you want. You can be a Bronxbuster. Log on to gcccs.edu. Garden City Community College, from here you can go anywhere. So that one against Woodward, a little bit of a hold on the return, and that'll back them up where they'll start first down and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Tomorrow night, and then of course Kansas and Texas playing their games, and CJ Montgomery will be on hand. That's the only to pass along the score, so you don't forget.
So Oklahoma playing Thursday night tonight, and you can check out all those scores from across the area tonight, kkbs.com or the KKBS mobile app. As a lot of confusion in the background with a new quarterback for Woodward out there. Number 16 for the Boomers out there, and that is Cade Stevenson, the freshman.
And that's a 5-yard tackle for loss.
Yeah, and he made a freshman mistake there. He hit Jeremiah Marvel right in the face with the pitch. I don't know if Marvel was expecting it or not, but either way, it didn't look pretty, and count that one off for a 5-yard loss for Woodward. So, 2:24 and counting here in the ball game as the Boomers bring their offense out down to their third quarterback here. Once again, Stevenson under center. He turns, and he's going to hold on to it, looking to throw off his opposite side, and way off target, way downfield, and incomplete from Woodward. So Stevenson overthrows his receiver, and that'll bring up third down for Woodward. Trying to get somebody open, trying to get Ogden downfield open, and he had to throw that one across his body, and nothing doing here for Woodward on second down. So third down and 15 from the 15 for the Boomers.
Following the incompletion, 3rd and 15 now from their own 15-yard line.
Cade Stevenson
Stevenson
under center, turns, looking to throw again. He throws again deep down the middle. This one hangs up in the air.
I thought he may have had a pick.
Yeah, that one hung in the air like a lead balloon. And the Tigers were definitely, Bryce Bagley, one of the guys, was down there licking his chops, looking for it. He just couldn't turn around in time to make the interception. Alex Sappington also in there as well, as Woodward will come out to punt tonight with 2 minutes to go in this ball game. Once again, 42-7 our score, Woodward over Guymon, as Blake Alexander comes in to punt it away for the Boomers. Well, excuse me, no punt formation. They're going to go for it on offense here.
And they're going to shift to punt formation.
They do shift away and punt. Alexander puts it up into the wind. It's going to bounce at about the 47 and roll into Tiger territory, down to the Tiger 45. So Blake Alexander out of the offensive formation switches to the punt. Gets a nice little kick there, and Guymon will take back over on their own side of the field with 1:50 to go to see if they can put another one in the end zone before this game is over. Want to thank more great sponsors of our broadcast tonight here on KKBS, including Citibank and Trust Company of Guymon, proudly local and doing home loans quicker, cheaper, better. All you got to do is stop by and ask them. They'll tell you all about it. Also, Panhandle Printing. No limit to what they can help you create. Visit them in their new location. Several creative ideas on display there. 4th and Leela Street in Guymon. I'll tell you what, we had something really nice made for our boss on Bosses Day this last week. They knocked it out of the park at Panhandle Printing. So Curl in the shotgun. Snap is low and at his feet. He has to scramble for his life and just takes the sack back at about the 36-yard line. Didn't have much of a chance there as Ethan Curl had to go down almost to his shoelaces to pick the ball off the turf on the snap. And by that time, he said, I'm not even throwing this one. I'll just go ahead and lay down. So a big loss for Guymon. It'll make it 2nd down and 21 after the sack by the Woodward defense. So Ethan Curl, bring him back to the line, under center. Man in motion to the right side, and there's the pitch. And that one's on the turf as well. That may have been Bagley, and that could have been disastrous for Guymon as Bryce Bagley bobbled that one, and it came out off the turf. And again, a lucky bounce for Guymon going right back into his arms, but another loss here as the clock continues to run. We're under 1 minute to go. It's 3rd down and 22 now for the Tigers here. And 30 seconds to go here for Guymon. What will they do here? Curl and the boys backed up 3rd and 22 from the 34. Will they go for it here? And here's a handoff to De La Rosa, and they're going to get just a couple yards, and that may do it for tonight as De La Rosa brings up 4th down and forever for Guymon. Under 10 seconds to go, and I don't think that Guymon's going to go off and get any more plays in the books. I think they've had enough.
They're lining it up.
They're lining it up, and that's going to bring us to the end of the game. Final whistle here at McKinnon Stadium. Your final score tonight, Woodward 42, your Guymon Tigers 7. Stay tuned. Our Apollo Med-Flight Tigers post-game report is coming up. Post-game analysis and an interview with head coach Kyle Davis. That's the Apollo Med-Flight Tigers post-game report coming up next right here on your home of the Roar, KKBS.